Hi, I'm Jason Blake, and welcome to this episode of PEI News Watch. I'm here with Matt Morgan. He's our government relations expert, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on after the election here and some things you can expect in the next couple months. Matt, thanks for joining us today.
Really appreciate being here with you.
For those who haven't followed politics for a while, just give them an overlay of what's been going on right now and what your expectations are in the first couple months here.
Yes, so the Republican Party is in control of Washington, D.C. now, which is a change from the last 2 years. And so Donald Trump, as President of the United States and leader of the party, will have a lot of say over the policies that are focused on over the next 2 years especially. And we, from where we're watching, believe that his primary focus will be on the economy. And that's kind of broken down into three areas that we know he wants to affect policy in taxes, trade, and immigration.
So if I'm a small business owner, what's some of the most important things I should focus on right now as we see him move into this presidency?
Yes. So first of all, there will definitely be a tax bill occurring in 2025. And since it's definitely occurring, it's important for all of your businesses to talk to their tax advisors about what may be changing and how things develop through this year. When it comes to tariffs, that will change the way people interact with their supply chains. Sometimes tariffs can be very good for American manufacturers and for service providers, and sometimes they can provide increased costs. And so just be thinking about how you interact with your own supply chain.
So let's focus on the tax thing first. You talked about how Congress wants one beautiful bill. What does that mean?
Yeah, so there's a current discussion going on right now that won't be resolved, I'm certain, for several months.
Yeah.
But that the House of Representatives would like to do the tax legislation and primarily all of their big spending legislation that are Donald Trump's priorities in a single piece of legislation. The United States Senate, based on how their rules operate, I know these can be some arcane rules that don't make sense to normal America or the rest of America, but they want to divide it into two. They want to attempt to give Donald Trump a instant win on some of his funding priorities in energy and immigration, and then turn themselves to the tax bill. So even though Washington, D.C., as I said, is controlled by Republicans, we're not sure Republicans are completely on the same page yet about how they want to implement.
Let's talk about that immigration thing real quick here. And you're here at the Executive Summit, and you mentioned that what's the important thing for our members to know about immigration, things they should prepare for when this immigration thing.
Absolutely. So it's tough to tell at this point in time exactly how the Trump administration is going to tackle immigration. Obviously, Donald Trump has told people he wants to increase deportations of those who are in the United States illegally. But with that being said, most businesses aren't employing those people, but the United States government may use your I-9 new employee filings as a way to double check.
Yep.
And so we're encouraging all of our clients to have their I-9 files in order. If you're missing an I-9 form, people, make sure you have that ready to go. I think that's an important thing.
Good. And if you just can't find it, it's okay just to make up another one. Just get it set up.
Get it set up.
That makes sense.
And make sure you have one for every employee.
Perfect. What else is going on? I know you're going to the inauguration this week, so that's fantastic. That must be exciting for you.
It is. This will actually be my second inaugural.
Okay.
And there are exciting moments when Washington, D.C. is very excited with itself. And it's just a unique way of our country that does things. You know, not all countries kind of seamlessly pass power. And it's just it's a neat moment for our country, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, we try to keep these really short, but if there's one more words of wisdom you want to give our membership on what's going to be happening in the next 6 months with President Trump.
I think the next 6 months will really be focused on those three things: taxes, tariffs, and immigration. And what I would encourage all of your members to do is just making sure they're kind of paying attention in this year where there's going to be a lot of change. Because I think after 2025, you'll feel stable rules for probably the next 3 years. And so I think focusing now is a good time to be focused.
Well, that was great, Matt. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm Jason Blake, and thank you for watching PEI News Watch.